Donnie and Dolly. The team is supported by ableauctions.ca. Closing your business? We can help.
Tuesday, and all of our guests today brought to you by our title sponsor, Able Auctions, ableauctions.ca. Jenn Gardiner is going to join us now. She's a forward from Surrey. Last week signed a one-year deal to join Vancouver's new PWHL franchise. This was during the league's signing window. Spent the past season with the Montreal Victoire, finalist for the Rookie of the Year award with 5 goals, 13 assists in PWHL games. Former Ohio State Buckeye. What a resume this is. Canadian national team member. She's a friend of the show. She's joined us before. Jen, thanks for doing this. How are you?
I'm doing well. Yeah, thanks for having me on. Super excited about the future, to be in Vancouver, and just to be here today.
Okay, I was going to ask, it might be obvious given where you're from, Surrey, but what led to your decision to sign with Vancouver?
Yeah, it was like when they first announced there was a team in Vancouver, I think it was obviously a primary thought in the back of my head, but obviously when we got to play our game there on January 8th, there was just something about playing at home. The excitement around the game, friends and family in the building, and so many other people that have helped me get me to where I am along the way. So I think just the opportunity to go back home and pay it forward and be a role model for so many young girls, it's just going to be so exciting to be part of the inaugural season out west.
And Jennifer, for people who don't know, the January game you were talking about is the takeover tour game. Your Montreal squad against Toronto. There were over 19,000 people at Rogers Arena. You touched on it there, but what was that experience like?
Yeah, it was incredible. The game sold out in less than 24 hours, I believe, and BC Hockey put a blackout on that day so that there was no female hockey games going on, just so that all the little girls who wanted to get tickets and come to that game were able to. And it just goes to show the magnitude that the province is willing to go to support their sport. So I think it was a no-brainer decision to add a team to Vancouver, and yeah, there's just going to be so many factors that come with that. So really excited.
And Montreal won that game 4-2. How would you describe, and by the way, the uniforms in the PWHL, including Montreal's, are just absolutely fabulous. Vancouver has a tough act to follow, but how would you describe your season in Montreal?
It was a whirlwind. Like, seriously, it was more than I could have ever even imagined and dreamed of. Like, just getting to play alongside, obviously, Marie Fluplan, Laura Stacey, Erin Ambrose, and Renee Davian. Like, the list goes on. And just getting to Montreal in the first place was a little bit scary and can be nerve-wracking. But the minute I moved in and got to know everyone here, the staff was incredible. Can't say enough great things about the fan base, the city, and I truly have loved my time in Montreal. And the decision to move to Vancouver obviously had nothing to do with Montreal and this organization here, because I loved everything about it. But it was more just the opportunity to get to come home and play.
You know Vancouver well. What do you think? And by the way, you've got a practice facility, which the Canucks don't. But what do you think of the team, the Vancouver team, setting up shop in East Vancouver at the Pacific Coliseum and the practice facility being at the Agrodome?
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. I think the Coliseum is in a great location. It's a perfect size. I think we're going to have a ton of fans every single night. Probably get close to selling out. I'm very confident in our Vancouver crowd and all of the West Coast who I know are going to show up for us. So, yeah, it's really exciting. I think there are girls coming in from all over. So as a local, maybe have to help some people out and find some housing, good spots to go, and, start exploring the city on my own. I'm obviously from Cloverdale, Surrey, so it's a little bit further away. So I'll have to find somewhere closer to live to the rink. I'm excited for that too.
Jen, Donnie mentioned the signing window concluding. In April, you won silver at the World Championships alongside a few of your soon-to-be teammates here in Vancouver, including Sarah Nurse, Sophie Jake, and Claire Thompson. What are you expecting from the roster and what you've seen so far that they've been able to put together here? And what do you think fans can expect in the first year?
Yeah, I think Jenn Gardiner, our GM, has done an unbelievable job just with the first 5 signings, and then obviously with the expansion draft that just happened as well. So we have a very good team so far, and most importantly, just a ton of great people. I think looking around our roster right now, it's just already coming together so well, and I'm so excited to get to know the people that I don't already, but fortunate enough to have played on Team Canada with Claire Thompson, Sophie Jake, Sarah Nurse, and Emirates Mashmeyer, our first signings. And so really excited for that opportunity that I got to know them, and it's just going to make everybody's move a little bit more comfortable. And then obviously Sophie Jakes is an Ohio State Buckeye as well, so I played 4 years with her, so we go way back.
I saw your quote in the press release talking about playing minor hockey here, obviously in the Lower Mainland. How much pride do you feel in that when you were playing minor hockey, there was no path to a professional team here in Vancouver, and now a little girl can come see you play and see a direct path to being able to, make this a full professional career playing hockey at home here in Vancouver?
Yeah, it's incredible. Like, I dreamed of being a Vancouver Canuck. I wanted to be Henrik or Daniel Sedin when I was younger, and that was really the only hockey that we got to watch. And it was pretty cool to have an NHL team in Vancouver, obviously, but never did I dream of getting to watch the PWHL on TV, let alone being a little girl, getting to go to a home PWHL game in Vancouver. Like, I still can't even wrap my head around that concept. And the amount of little girls and families and the organization, the Surrey Falcons that I played for, that have reached out to me are just so excited. And that's honestly why we're all doing this, just to continue to grow the game. Our love and passion is just growing, and we can't wait to bring that to Vancouver and continue it.
You should talk to Rutherford Alvin, Jennifer. They might be interested these days. hey, Jennifer. I don't know if it's just me, but professional women's hockey, there have been a couple of go-arounds here. But every time I watch the PWHL, I think to myself, this looks really good. Has it exceeded your expectations?
Yeah, no doubt. I think especially this past season, there's only 6 teams. And so every single day it feels like a playoff game. You're going up with and against the best competition from around the world. There's players from all of Europe and Canada and the US. And so it's pretty incredible to get to be challenged every single day, and just to get to play with so many different people. I've made a full new family here in Montreal. And like I said, it just feels like a playoff game every single night here. And so excited to just continue bringing more depth to the PWHL with our expansion of 8 to 8 teams.
Okay, Jennifer, and for people who haven't seen you play, what kind of a player are you?
I like to play a fast, offensive game, like to have fun in the O-zone, make some fun plays, and kind of see what happens. Yeah.
This has been great. We'll get you back on. Jennifer, thanks so much. Welcome back home, and all the best.
Thank you so much for having me. Great to talk, guys.